Hey guys, Christian King here today with, as you guys have already seen from the title obviously, a new update for the Fossils and Archaeology Revival mod. And I don't know about you guys, but I am super excited for this. As far as I know, the update came out a couple of hours ago, and it is pretty darn epic. Before we get down to business, a lot of stuff has changed, some of it for the better. But the big question is, even before you see this, you'll definitely have a better decision after you've seen everything. But do you guys want me, even though it will be the finale and you won't really get to see me add it in, do you want the new stuff in the Dinosaurs Season 3 finale? Like, do you want to see the new creatures? Do you want to see new items, blocks, and stuff? Do you want me to put this kind of stuff into the park before we end the season? Or do you want me to, show it off maybe next season or something? But, if you guys just let me know in the comments. But anyway, we're going to crack on with the mod review. So, actually, I'm going to turn clouds off real quick. For once in my life, guys, I don't actually have Optifine on. Crazy, right? Now, we're going to do mobs first, just because I know that's the one all of you are going to want to see first. Now, over here is Dilophosaurus. He got a brand new model, and they got rid of the lime green texture in favor of a desert skin. And, for Dilophosaurus, I do think that new model looks pretty darn good. I do like that they've narrowed it down a bit. I'm not that big of a fan of this texture though. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but okay, there's a Velociraptor. I'll get to him in a second. I think it's an okay texture, but I kind of would have liked it if they did something like, you see, this is the Desert Velociraptor. If they'd done something more like that, I think it would look nicer, but it's okay. Second of all, Smilodon or Saber-Tooth Tiger, whatever you want to call these things. They now have a white texture, and I think it looks pretty sick. From what I read in the changelog, it is a 1 in 5. It's a 1/5 chance to get this from cloning it directly, and a 1/20th chance from breeding the saber-tooths that you'll get this. Velociraptor's got a tail fix. I think it just makes the tail feathers slower, not slower, shorter. And mammoths. Mammoth's got a brand new model and 2 brand new skins. We have a white woolly mammoth, which, as the Elasmotherium, at least originally, I'm not the biggest fan of. I mean, it's an okay texture, but I'm still not into the white. It's just not my favorite. We have the regular woolly mammoth texture, which I actually think looks really good with this new model. And my favorite, the woolly, what I'm going to call the absolute woolly mammoth texture. If he'll look at me, I really like this one. I think it looks epic, and yeah. And as you've already seen, Triceratops now has, it's got a slightly edited model. I'm not really sure where. I think it may have just moved the head up a bit, but they have quills now to make them more realistic to the actual animals, which I think is pretty darn cool. Next, we're going on to one of the 2 new creatures, Confuciornis, which is a type of bird. And now this is one that I did link the page to where they were showing the new animals. And this one surprised me, because as far as I know, it's not a generally well-known creature. Something just died. Not sure what. Yeah, but anyway, Confuciornis, it's not a generally well-known creature, I think. But it's definitely a very cool addition. I really like it. Especially with the brand new flying AI they've implemented for the pterosaurs, which are actually renamed Pteranodon now. I'll search that up. Yep, Pteranodon now, not Pterosaur. So I think that's pretty cool. And they're pretty small. That's what's Velociraptors. And now this is the big creature that I think most people will be really excited for. The Ceratosaurus or Ceratosaurus, whichever way you want to say it. I like to say it Ceratosaurus. And I have to say, guys, Revival, you have outdone yourselves with this model. It is phenomenal. They do have a bit of a glitch right here with the tail, where there is 2 parts of the tail. It is a little weird that they kind of look down at you like that. It's like they're going to headbutt you or something, like they're the Pachycephalosaurs. But I do like these textures. I think between the 2, I don't know. Actually, I mean, I know I didn't say this for the Allosaurs, but I do think I like the red texture a lot more. The red texture looks a lot scarier, and it reminds me, I mean, although it wasn't a great film, Jurassic Park 3's Ceratosaurus looked a lot like this, and it kind of is cool to see something like that. I guess we are done with the mobs now, so I guess we're going to move on to other stuff that's slightly less exciting. We're going to move on to the dullest probably first, which is new plants. They added in, I don't know, well, let's see, what is this? I don't know, like 10 or so plants got added in. It's really cool. We've got some horsetails over here. I'm just gonna, oh, there's one down here, I forgot. We have the Welwishia. I'm sorry guys, I am butchering these names because I'm not really good with prehistoric plants. Tall Benetitilias, the Dilhoffia, which we've already seen. This is actually the Saracenia. That's actually a retexture for that. I really like it. The Fusia, I really like the Fusia. I think this is a cool looking plant, and I'd definitely like to have some of those around my park. We have, oh, okay, so this is the Benetilatus or whatever. What's this? We have, what is this? Lycopodiaphyta. That is a crazy name. And Zamites, that's an easy one. And this is a cool one, failure plant. So this is basically, you know how we have the failure source when your culture vat breaks? Well, now we have a failure plant. And I think it's actually kind of cool. I mean, you could make a crazy looking like underground / cave exhibit with this plant. And yeah. Some other new things with plants. Instead of getting from biofossil now, there's actually a plant fossil which you can analyze. Now you get a whole ton of seeds, which I've arranged out here. And there. Now, for some reason, I couldn't get a horsetail thing, so I'm assuming you either get a long horsetail or a small horsetail now from this. And we've got tons of seeds here and other seeds. It's a pretty cool update, I think. And I definitely like the new plants, although that's not usually something people look forward to. And if you look on the forum page, no one really, like, they have a what did you enjoy most about the new update. A lot of people don't really vote for plants just because, you know, plants are something you kind of skip over with this mod. Anyway, we're going to head over to this section now, which is some new textures for the stone tablets. There might be more, but as far as I found, there were only 3. And so far it looks like that's Anu. Guy finds Anu, tries to attack him. Anu teleports behind Guy, probably kills him. Not sure what. There seems to be some weird glitches going on with the ceratosaurs and velociraptors. Okay. I guess we're going to go on to blocks now. We have this guy, which is an Anabite statue on me. That is terrifying. Ooh, what's he got? Is that the, does this thing have a new texture? Nope. But I mean, that's scary. This is the Anu statue. Anu's kind of short. Blue tusks. Really weird. We have this thing, which is an ancient treasure chest. I don't know if this has been fully implemented yet because you can't open it. This is a what was it called? Mysterious sarcophagus. Now, from what I'm just going to guess, and that it looks a lot like Anu, this is probably the way you will spawn Anu in from now on, considering he is now fully implemented into the mod. We also have obsidian spikes, and I'm going to go into survival really quick for this. I don't know why I have a tooth dagger. Oh no. Okay, yeah, okay, apparently there's a bug where these items don't want to stay. Whoops, and take the helmet off. Sorry, we'll go look at that in a second. There is a bug though, I guess, with something in the mod. Yeah, well, obsidian spikes, they give you a lot of knockback. Don't do much damage, but that's okay. Now we have, I'm gonna get back in creative. Ancient glass, and you may have already seen this over there, but ancient glass didn't used to have a connected texture. It used to just look like that when you put blocks together, but now it looks like that, and I think it's a lot nicer. And it kind of looks what is that? Kind of like Chinese, maybe? Chinese-Japanese style glass. It's really cool. Now we have reinforced glass. Now, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be for. There was something about it in the changelog. Speaking of the changelog, there are some other things I will show you in a separate view, just kind of like little clips of them dinosaurs doing this. But yeah. Anyway, to get reinforced glass, which this is why I have not enough items on, you have to have dense sand and you have to cook something to get reinforced glass. Now, this is dense sand. You get dense sand by putting nether quartz and sand together to make dense sand. Now, I know nether quartz is kind of common, but this is in my opinion, a semi-expensive crafting recipe. Because not only do you have to find a lot of sand if you want this kind of glass, but you will also have to go to the Nether several times to get enough. So, honestly, I'm not that into this kind of stuff because I don't really want to have to spend tons of time getting, that kind of stuff. I guess we're now going to get into the items, which were all up here, but now they're not. This mod's a little buggy, I guess, with the new update. But anyway, skull helmet. Now it's this cool little overlay, kind of like a pumpkin head when you put it on. I think it looks kind of cool. Now, but between the two helmets, the ancient helmet is so cool. It does have a bit of an overlay, which I guess is okay. But I mean, look at this. It has a 3D model, and honestly, it looks sick. I like that. We're going to get the rest of this stuff out now. You've already seen the plant fossil. Okay, first off, we have Phaeosaurus flesh, which you now get when you kill a Phaeosaurus. Oh, I thought that was a creeper over there. And I have the analyzer for this one. And I guess we'll throw. Oh wow, you can multiply it. Yay. Oh, okay, that's a bit of a bug, it looks like. I'm not sure if that's supposed to happen, but as you can see, Phaeosaur flesh gives you random DNA for anything in the mod, which is pretty cool. Like you got Dota there, Stegosaurus, so it is a guaranteed chance of DNA, which is pretty cool. This is coelacanth DNA, which now has a brand new texture, and I think that looks really cool. Okay, we're gonna get to some other things before we get to the magic item you can see in my inventory. The tooth dagger. This is crafted with a T-Rex tooth and a stick. It does, what is it, like 5.5 attack damage, making it a pretty weak weapon. Not something you really use a lot, but it is a cool kind of trophy if you fought a T-Rex. Cooked Confucius legs, so that's just a demonstration of me. Now, the Dominican Amber and Aquatic Scarab Gem have been in past updates. It was in the last update. I just didn't show it. Basically, you get these from the sifter, and that with a Scarab Gem makes an Aquatic Scarab Gem, which is used to tame Sarcosuchus. Okay, next we have an ancient clock, which I'm gonna get that out real quick. The time machine now doesn't have the clock on top of it. Also, this doesn't have a recipe yet, but you put that in there, and as you will see, it starts to fill up. Now, I have seen it fully filled up, and it basically just says coming soon, which is showing that they're starting to get the time machine worked on, which is really cool, I think. We also have this ancient key, which I haven't tried this yet, but so that's how you get in there. Oh, that's really interesting. I actually didn't know that, guys. I just figured that out. Reviewing the model, we're really learning new things. Now, there are these two music discs. This is an old one, not that one, this one, Bones. I didn't actually get that one to work last time because I had Optifine and it seems to glitch these out. And a new one called Awakening. So, Bones. I really like this one. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I think this would definitely be one I'd put on for like the visitor center. Just entering Jurassic Park. Yeah, this is really cool. And we're going to stop it there just because. Then we have Awakening. Now this is a bit more intense one. I assume this would be like for a fight with Anu or something. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, do I still have... Okay, we're going to pop that out real quick. You can listen to that if you want to download the mod yourself. Oh, okay, I'm going to get... milk. Okay, we're going to put some milk in here. Not in there, in here. And we're going to put a Stegosaurus DNA. Now you'll also see this thing is now transparent, which is really cool. And this is why. We now have embryos in there. Now, a similar thing was done with Jurassic Craft, and I think these guys must have liked it or something, because I don't really care. It's still really cool to now see that kind of stuff happening in this mod. I really enjoy it. Well, that's all for this part of the showcase. I'll be showing you guys 2 clips in a minute. Well, in any second, you guys will be seeing 2 more clips showing off 2 more features of the mod. And I guess I'll see you guys then. Okay, guys, here we are in the Nether because as far as I know, this is the only generated structure that's been added here, but a new generated structure has been added to the Nether called the Lava Boat or something. Now, this is a statue of Anu, so I don't know if there's supposed to be any mobs on here, but it's pretty... This one's been generated into there, so I assume that's like the mask, but you go down here, it's got some interesting stuff. It's got lots of glowstone things. There's a chest back here, like this one. Ancient swords and stuff. It's a very interesting little generated structure. Kind of creepy as well. But, yeah, that's the Nether boat. Okay, guys, and for the final kind of, thing, I'm going to show you guys what happens when you have a hungry dinosaur. Now, with starve on and block breaking on. We're going to spawn the pig in and just watch. Oh, guess the pig didn't need to be there. Basically, now if a dinosaur is hungry and there's food nearby, they will break through anything weaker than iron and go to devour it. Good boy, good boy. I guess there was one other thing I forgot to mention. You can actually ride Ceratosaurus and you don't have to tame him with a scarab gem. But that's the last thing I have to say. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content, guys. And thank you for watching.